So right in front of us is a phone booth which you must use as a part of the Mystique Awakening challenges. These challenges are unlocked when you hit level 86 in your battle pass, and will give the player the phenomenal Shapeshifter emote, allowing for them to shapeshift into the outfits of people they eliminate. Now, as you can probably tell, the phone booth does allow you to shapeshift into a henchman, which is pretty cool. It kind of has that shapeshifting Mystique powers to it. So obviously, use a phone booth for the Mystique Awakening challenges. But our special powers don't just come from apparently phone booths, because after this you also must emote as Mystique after eliminating an opponent, which is honestly kind of practice for when you get the emote, but still fairly difficult. And then following that, it seems that Mystique must get our powers from pistols or something, because we'll get into how to deal damage with 3 different varieties of pistols right afterwards, which once again is actually not as easy as you might expect. Anyway, this phone booth, as you probably all know, is found right over in Pleasant Park, or Doomsday, whatever you want to call it. I like calling it Pleasant Park, because I kind of miss Pleasant Park. I know you probably all know where it is. It's by the statue of Dr. Doom from last week's challenges. Of course, you need help with that, click the icon up here. But that's beside the point. On the map, right here, is found in the very center of Doomsday. I'm pretty sure you all know that. Oh yeah, guys, if this is your first time here and you want to learn how to complete your challenges fast, get better at Fortnite quickly, and improve at all sorts of Fortnite things, be sure to subscribe to notifications. We're approaching 50,000, and the far majority of you guys aren't subscribed. If you all did subscribe, we could actually hit it right now, so please subscribe. It would really help me out more than you could possibly know. So yeah, this challenge is all pretty simple. As long as you use a telephone booth just like that, you'll complete the very first of these challenges. Alright guys, so we're back on the home screen to get into how to emote as Mystique after eliminating an opponent. This is all pretty simple, as you can probably guess. Solos, not the best one to go into because you're playing, and then sure, you eliminate someone, that's great and all, but you could also die, and then you go back into another game, and it's a huge pain to eliminate players. So of course for this, you're probably going to guess it, we're going to want to go into Team Rumble for this. Alright, so I'm going to get into Team Rumble right now, because in the upper right hand corner you can see, you probably all know this, there are 2 teams you can respawn, all getting eliminations. I don't want to explain it to you all because you guys all know how Team Rumble works. Alright, so when you're actually in the battle pass, this is all pretty simple. You're going to want to wait a couple of seconds until the storm gets announced, and just like that, you can see it's right here. That's where you know players are going to be. Probably lead up Dirty Dock somewhere near, and then work your way into the storm circle where all the players are. Alright, now pay close attention here, because it'll actually make completing the next challenge after this a whole lot easier and a whole lot quicker. You'll see what I mean in just a minute. Alright, so really land anywhere doesn't exactly matter, and then of course grab a gun. Alright, so obviously when you then find a player, just walk up to them just like this, and then eliminate them just like that, and then of course you can dance. Of course you may notice I'm currently the Star-Lord, the Chris Pratt skin. I'm not in fact being shot at. I know I am not the Mystique skin. Now the truth is I have been grinding out these videos for you all season, haven't had much time to actually play the game myself, and I don't want to buy tiers, so I simply haven't unlocked the skin yet. But obviously when doing all these challenges, be sure to be Mystique, because if you're not, you simply won't get credit for them. But yep, it's that simple. Just eliminate a player and then dance right afterwards, and you will complete this challenge. Okay, so next we'll get into how to deal damage with different rarity pistols as Mystique, and be sure to pay close attention because it'll only take a couple of seconds, but only if you know what you're doing. Okay, so we're actually in the same game right now, and the reason for this is because earlier on in the game, you want to loot to grab 3 different rarities of pistols. Now, I actually grabbed a blue rarity of pistol because I was focusing more on completing the other challenges, so maybe, yeah, don't land in a place like Dirty Docks, maybe land somewhere where less players are going to, something like that, somewhere not in the storm. Now, obviously, finding 3 different rarities of pistols, that might be a little bit challenging, but just land somewhere you know well, take a loot to find pistols, and after that, if you need to get like a purple or gold rarity, something like that, always go to supply drops, because as you can see, they spawn all over the map. Alright, so at this point, all you must do is deal damage to players with pistols. Thankfully, you don't need to eliminate them. This is completely doable in Team Rumble. Just go up to players like this, and then shoot them from a range, maybe aim for the head because it actually does more damage. I kind of miss. But obviously what's really important is that using different rarities of pistols, not as much about how much damage you do. But yeah, I mean, it's all that simple. As long as you're dealing damage to pistols just like this and trying to get shot like that, you'll complete this challenge without much of a problem. Now if I helped you out and you want to learn how to complete your challenges quickly, how to level up fast, and how to improve at all sorts of Fortnite things, you should subscribe with notifications so we can hit my goal of 50,000, because most of you guys aren't subscribed, and then click here to learn how to level up insanely fast in Fortnite. But that's all I have for now, and I'll see you all later.